Fibromyalgia treatment success secret number 5. Know the autoimmune triggers. One of the most common questions I get is, how did I develop this autoimmune condition in the first place? Well, it's partly genetics and the environment. See, it's a matter of the chicken and the egg. Which came first? We all know that genetically you may be at risk to develop certain conditions or problems. Then there are environmental factors. One of them being chemicals. First chemical we're going to use as an example is cigarette smoke. There are over 519 chemicals in cigarettes. Here are just a few of them. TSNAs, tobacco-specific nitrosamines, are known to be some of the most potent carcinogens present in smokeless tobacco, snuff, and tobacco smoke. And that includes if it's secondhand smoke. Benzene. Benzene can be found in pesticides and gasoline. It's present in high levels in cigarette smoke and accounts for half of all human exposure to this hazardous chemical. Then there's pesticides. Pesticides are used on our lawns and our gardens. It's inhaled in our lungs through cigarette smoke. It's prevalent almost everywhere. Formaldehyde is another one. Formaldehyde is a chemical used to preserve dead bodies as we know it, but it's also responsible for some of the nose, throat, and eye irritations smokers experience when breathing in cigarette smoke. So chemicals in general can trigger an autoimmune response. Like the latest chemical that's hit the news, BPA. This is a very nasty chemical called bisphenol A. It's used in a lot of plastics, and BPA is extremely bad for thyroid health. It can trigger Hashimoto's thyroiditis or an autoimmune condition. You'll never believe this next one, but rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is another. You heard that correctly. I said rocket fuel. You may ask, how am I exposed to rocket fuel? Studies have shown that 30 to 40% of women in America have remnants of rocket fuel in their body. It gets into the groundwater, it stays there for a very long time, and then we get exposed to it. One of the biggest triggers for an autoimmune condition, for an autoimmune thyroid in fibromyalgia, is iodine. When it comes to Hashimoto's thyroiditis, iodine is probably the biggest trigger. So chemicals such as pesticides can trigger an autoimmune response, as can toxins in household products like DEET, in insect sprays, or heavy metals in vaccines or insecticides. Get checked now. Don't suffer another minute longer. Call our office at 434-245-8456. Just ask for our $67 fibromyalgia examination, action plan, and 2 treatment visits. I'm Dr. Lynch. I look forward to helping you.